Hi, my name is Zhang Mang, and we'll be presenting about NVIDIA Corporation. So, just a small introduction. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a technology company. They're based in Santa Clara, California, and they design GPUs, and which are graphic programming units, and they also provide computer hardware and software. So just a brief history. NVIDIA was founded in 1993 by Jensen Huang and Chris Malachowski. And a fun fact is that Jensen Huang was actually AMD microprocessor designer, and AMD is a major competitor to NVIDIA. So it's pretty funny how he founded NVIDIA and became his own company that competed with his old company. So type of market, they're mainly known for their computer technology. As you can see with those graphics cards in the picture, you can see the 1080, Titan 5, and 1180. They're really known for their computers because graphics cards and GPUs, because they're always in high-end computers, and also they are dipping into the market of AI technology in automotives, like automotive and self-driving cars. So that is a big up in my opinion, because investors can see that they're entering in new markets that'll actually make their company grow even more. Because if they were to stall on computer technology, which I don't think it will stall because computers are so important in our lives, but if it does, they could always go rely on AI technology in automotives, because everybody uses automotives and eventually everyone will use AI technology as well. So popularity, I just want to be a little brief on this because there's a lot to talk about, but gaming, esports and casual gaming. Esports always use the highest end computers, and NVIDIA always provides the highest end products for their hardware and computers, so they always promote their technology and their products within esports. And esports is such a growing sport that it even has more viewers than their finals has more viewers than the NBA finals, and I believe let me double check, the NBA finals and the World Series, which is incredible. And also with casual gamers, let's say they want to play a AAA game on their computer, they would need a NVIDIA card to be able to play that. So they always promote the graphics card and GPUs for the public. And now I want to talk about automotives, self-driving car. We're still in society. We're still regulating, trying to figure out how to regulate this and how to work the technology. But NVIDIA has been trying to work on this, and I do believe that if achieved and if relegated, this market will be one of the biggest markets in the world, because how self-driving cars work is kind of self-explanatory. You don't have to drive, but it drives for you. And so let's just say someone were to be intoxicated, drunk, or anything like that, and not be able to drive, they would be, and had a self-driving car or an Uber or Lyft would be able to pick them up without actually the person, which is, I think, going to change how transportation will work in society. It'll be a game changer. And that market, if NVIDIA were to be one of the first people to have that technology to develop and perfect, it will make their market share and finances incredibly incredible. And also with AI, artificial intelligence, like robots, they're trying to still figure out robots, and artificial intelligence is just like your Amazon Echo, like communication through pretty much robots. And if they were to, in the future, I believe artificial intelligence will be achievable, and will be used in everyday life. And I feel like for example, the Amazon Echo, I feel like that's just a small artificial intelligence. But if we were to expand on that, and if NVIDIA were to develop something like that, but with more intelligence, so to speak, we'll be using that every day. For example, let's say a kitchen AI, a cook AI or something. It's like you can say, "Cook me fish," and then it'll do it. You wouldn't have to do anything. You just ask your robot or AI, and it would do it for you, which is I think pretty crazy. But if that technology is to be perfected and developed by NVIDIA, I think it is achievable. It just would take time, but I think it would make the stock of NVIDIA incredibly prospectable, or a big prospect. Sorry for my English. As you can see in the share, during I just picked the time frame of 4 years. I think 4 years is a good time. You can see the major growth. Just from last year, 2017, they grew 66%, and they're expected to grow from, I believe, second quarter or first quarter 2018 to 2 more percent. And I think eventually they'll just grow about 10 more percent, unless they mess up or slow to develop something, or if they were to develop something even better. But with the demand in technology, I believe NVIDIA is such a safe bet to invest in, because people are always demanding new technology, and they always release new graphics cards for gamers and designers and just people who want to have high-end computers. And NVIDIA is pretty well known for that. And as you can see right now, the NVIDIA stock is about 257 per share, and it's has been relatively stable in a way. It hasn't been that volatile. As well as you can see the revenue here from 2015 to 2018. You can see the major jump from 2017 to 2018. 2018 they got about 6 million gross profit, and 2017 4 million gross profit. As you can see, they spent more, but grew more with total revenue. So they're growing in a substantial rate, and because the demand of technology, and the boom of cryptocurrency and gaming and esports and streaming, all of those factors, and AI and self-driving, there's a lot of motives and why people would want to invest. Also with net income, you can see the net income is the same years, 2015 to 2018. You can see that 2015 they were only 600K, and they shot right through at the 2018 3 million. And that is actually insane to see that they grew that fast, but with the boom of technology and more demand for it, and how they are keeping up with people's demands, and how they're developing this technology for people, I feel like they are becoming one of the staple names for technology. And major competitor is AMD. AMD is growing at similar rates like NVIDIA. They're not as big, but they are growing at incredible rates as well. And they're also developing artificial intelligence. And they are going to be one of the bigger competitors and I think AMD is better at some things than NVIDIA, but NVIDIA is still bigger and stronger financially. So I do think they don't have anything to worry about. But AMD has always been a good company as well, and they're growing at similar rates. So it is a big competitor. And just lastly, like partnerships, Baidu, Uber, and Tesla. With self-driving cars, they've wanted to partner with these kind of companies because Tesla's are really well known, and Uber is also well known. Baidu is also well known, and they want to partner with these companies because they want to use their technology and their automotives and in their services as well, and that will grow their brand as well. So it's a win-win for both. And lastly, I want my personal opinion on this. I think NVIDIA is a great company to invest in. I don't see why people wouldn't invest in it unless you're not into technology and artificial intelligence or anything like that. I do think it's pretty interesting. And you could see the substantial growth in their company just with their market price per share. I think it's insane to see that much growth in 1 year, but with the demand in technology, I can't see why not, as well as not having, as well as NVIDIA, I think technology won't go away, and it will keep on developing, and NVIDIA at the same time is developing, growing. So I don't think NVIDIA is here to stay, and just want to say that as well. A couple last words that NVIDIA will be just a good company to invest in, and I do think revenue and profits will exceed their expectations again, because there's always a new thing in technology, and they're always on top of it, and when they do achieve their goals, their shares will always go up. But also with just demand technology, the NVIDIA will be up there, and they'll keep on growing and growing, unless people don't quit technology. But I don't see that coming anytime soon. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Also want to add that NVIDIA are acquiring smaller companies like Ikira, and they're going into 3D and virtual reality and augmented reality, I believe, as well. So those are my last words. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you so much.